What a race at Monza. On one hand, you had Max Verstappen putting on an absolute masterclass to take a dominant victory, but on the other hand, a serious conflict is brewing over at McLaren. Late race team orders have thrown a wrench into the relationship between Lando Norris and Oscar Piastri. And honestly, that's where the real story is. So let's just get into it and break down the winners and the losers from the Italian Grand Prix. Let's start with our first and obvious winner, Max Verstappen. And if I'm being honest, are we even surprised? Max Verstappen, coming off a great Dutch Grand Prix, he turned up to Monza and just put on a clinic. I mean, the man set a new lap record with a blistering 1:18.792. Started from pole and simply never looked back. He controlled the pace for 53 straight laps, winning by a massive 19 seconds. For me, this performance was a statement, marking his 66th career victory, ending that so called winless streak, and securing another incredible win in front of the passionate Italian fans. Speaking of the Italian fans, my heart really goes out to the Tifosi. This brings me to our next loser, Ferrari's home hopes. After all the build up for their home Grand Prix, seeing Charles Leclerc finishing 4th and missing out on a podium had to be a tough pill to swallow. What I think makes it sting even more is that Lewis Hamilton, in the other Ferrari, managed to recover to 6th place, but the team was ultimately outperformed by a customer Mercedes engine at their own track. For a team with the history of Ferrari, that's a painful result at home soil. While Ferrari was dealing with disappointment, another team was busy creating its own drama.
Eh, 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 eh.
Picture this, you have two number one driver, as Jack says, racing wheel to wheel at 340 km per hour. Coming into the race, Lando Norris was second in the championship but was still recovering from that difficult DNF due to an oil leak in that last race. His teammate Oscar Piastri entered Monza sitting first in the standing. After a perfect pit stop, Piastri was actually running ahead of Norris, who had a bit of a delay, and then the call came through, an order for Piastri to let Norris by. His response on the team radio, "You are kidding, right?" You could feel the frustration. For sure, the team walked away with the same number of points, but that decision created a visible tension that you just can't ignore. So, who do you think made the biggest mistake this weekend? Let me know your opinions in the comments below. And while you are there, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Stick around because we need to ask the bigger question. Did McLaren secure crucial points today, or did they just damage the trust of a future champion? Okay, let's really dive into the McLaren situation because I have some thoughts. By swapping positions, Piastri effectively handed 3 extra points to Norris. On paper, this reduces Norris' championship gap to the leader, Oscar, from 34 points down to 31. With 8 races still to go, and yes, every single point is critical in a tight championship fight. But for me, the question is, was it worth it? This call signals a belief that only Norris can truly contend for a title, and it comes at a potential cost of a long term trust with Piastri, who, let's not forget, is also in the championship hunt and leading the championship. Forcing one driver yield for another, this to me is a potential lack of confidence in being able to beat their main rival on pure pace alone. So, there you have it. Verstappen was in a league of his own, rewriting the record books with a flawless performance. Meanwhile, McLaren's strategic decision have ignited some serious internal drama. That gain of 3 points for Norris might have come at a higher cost of the team harmony. And I believe the consequences of that could be felt for a long time. But what do you think? Who were the real winners and the losers of the Italian Grand Prix? Let me know your take in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in Baku, where the track is narrow, and after this weekend, the team communication are probably going to be even more tense.